Hello everyone, this is Ron. Welcome to another King of Fighters All-Star video, and in today's video we are going to talk about Ultimate Oswald, a very interesting and important character in the game. And after a devastating summon session, after wasting so many rubies, I was able to max him up. So it's time, and I'm going to show you definitely a gameplay, and I'm going to show you the versatility of his kit, because I think both of these characters, Terry and Oswald, they are super top notch character. They can do huge amount of damage, but if we compare their kits, I mean how versatile their kits are, if we compare the versatility of Terry and Oswald, I think I should keep Oswald on top, because he has a very complicated kit and a very interesting kit, and I think he is the character who is going to live longer. Of course, Terry has high damage, but we know that damage dealers in this game cannot live too much long, because next character is going to be definitely stronger than Terry. But the usability Oswald is offering to us is probably will take a long time to find a replacement. So let's go to the fighter and let's go to the kit of Oswald. And of course, he has a very useful leadership, and this leadership is so useful these days, especially in the plugin plans. Forget the guild, forget everything, but in the plugin plans, red element fighters attack buff or any leadership that is going to entirely buff the entire red team, super ideal, guys. He is going to create an ideal situation for your upcoming red fighters that you are getting in the future banners. And let's take a good look at his skills. First of all, his skills are actually not going to do the damage, because he has two different uses. He can act as a support, also he can act as a damage dealer, and he has almost the best of the both worlds. Of course, his damage numbers will not be as high as Terry, but think about it, a character can do damage and also act as a support, and these differentiation are going to be made by this ultimate break or phantom ultimate break. This is the ultimate break where you'll see the card is black, and this is the phantom ultimate break. This the card is red and black at the same time, and there are multiple cards, right? If you tap on the ultimate break, this is going to decrease targets overpower. That means this is going to reduce the target's overpower and allow the damage dealer to inflict more damage with the momentum that he have. And how much overpower he is going to reduce? That is going to be decrease target overpower by the 15% of the fighter's momentum up to 60%. That means the more momentum you add to Oswald, the more overpower he is going to reduce from the enemy. Alright, 15% of fighter's momentum. That means if you have 100 momentum, he will decrease 15 overpower. Understand? This is how it is going to work. But not only that, it's going to decrease target's defense by certain percentages. It can be stacked up to 4%. That's good. Increase target's damage received by 8%, and that can be stacked up to 32%. These sort of stacking things actually making his kit at the same time very complicated and very interesting. Because these things, if you can stack them to the max, or if you can at least stack them at a very high level, they can increase the damage output a lot. Decrease the target's critical hit resist rate by 1%, also stacking 4%. Decrease the target's HP recovery by 5%. Very useful feature, guys. So this is the thing, these features are going to be activated if you are using this ultimate break. Definitely I'm going to show you in the gameplay that how to activate this ultimate break, or how to activate this phantom ultimate break, because both are totally different. In phantom ultimate break, he is going to act as a damage dealer. He's not going to provide any more support, but look at this: basic attack enhancement, and also increase critical damage and critical damage by up to 71.75%. That's for 10 seconds, the tier 3. And remember that critical damage is very key. thing in this game to do the high damages. And don't forget that we are getting a huge amount of critical damage from the star and moon imprint stone. So the star and moon imprint stone is totally very important for this character. And regarding his skills, I think all of his skills are going to give him certain properties. If you do these skills, you will get certain thing that is known as, let me show you by the core. These stacks, you will get these stacks, and what it is basically going to do, it is going to allow you to do high amount of damage, and it is going to reset your basic attack skill. You can spam your basic attack for a long time, and that I'm going to show you, and I'm going to explain this thing while I'm going to do the gameplay. So let me show you my team setup really quick. Of course, I'm using Oswald as a leader, and as a striker I am using Mukai. I'm using Mukai because Mukai is a free character. Everyone is having this character in their account. I didn't really use Teddy because many of you are not really having both of the characters at max up, and if your striker is not max up, that is going to reduce the damage numbers. And for support, I am using these Kazmi and Guile, same as previous. As I showed you, I'll show you the same rotation. For strikers, I am using this Angel for the poison damage because boss will require poison and bleeding. Guile has bleeding in his kit, in his core actually. For Kazmi, I am using this striker. This striker is Leona, a gold border version of Neola, which is known as Winter Holiday Leona, and her main feature is as a striker because she is going to buff the active team members critical damage by 30% for 10 seconds. And this is going to be very important for Oswald or for any damage dealer, guys. If you add the striker, and if you can use this striker, this will increase the damage numbers to a great extent, guys. And if I just show you that his core, he has a decent core and he has the highest amount of critical rate in the game, 35% critical rate, which is going to be able to use more critical damage, and as a result the damage number is going to be high. So let me show you the cards for Oswald. No big surprise that I am using his banner set card, fully transcended, and also I am using the banner option card. Both of these option cards is really good for him because this one is going to increase critical rate and also basic attack damage by 200%. The strongest feature of Oswald as a damage dealer is his basic attack. That is gonna help a lot, and this one, no need to say that this is the OP card. Increase ultimate fighter's attack by 50%, also some critical rate from here. And also let me show you the imprint stones. I just kept the banner imprint stones because the banner imprint stones are ideal for Oswald, especially the first stone. This is going to increase the ultimate fighter's basic attack by 50%. The second stone is going to increase ultimate fighter's critical damage by a certain percent. And finally the third stone, of course this is not going to help because this is going to increase ultimate fighter's active 3 skill damage by 20%. This is not a good stone for Oswald. I think if you are having any ultimate volume 1 stone, for example, let me quickly show you if I can find this one. For example, increase attack by 30% for 10 seconds when ultimate fighters lands a finisher skill. This type of stone are going to help Oswald better than the existing banner stone. And look at the star and moon imprint stone. I only have the star imprint stone that is going to increase critical rate. I don't even have the moon stone. So there is a lot of improvement in this setup, but I will show you that even a level 60 character with all these lackings in his imprint stones and everywhere, this character can do huge amount of damage. So let me show you the gameplay right here right now, and let's talk about it, guys. So we are starting the gameplay with Oswald, and we are going to do quick 3 skills. We are going to do the 3PG, guys. Let's do it. See the bleeding and the amazing 3PG. He has a bleeding in his 2 skills, skill number 1 and skill number 2, which is pretty insane, guys. 2 of the skills are going to do the dot. Now his 3PG is done. Now we are going to tag Guile in, and we are going to do the skills. We are going to get the PG. We are going to throw a 3PG also. Then we will once again gather the 3PG and gather the PG and throw the default, because Guile's default has a buff ability. Alright, doing the 3PG. Very nice 3PG for Guile. Alrighty. Now we are going to do some couple of kills after this 3PG to get a more PG. And once the PG is ready, we are going to throw the default. Now we throw the default and very quickly we are going to tag Kazmi in. Now you see that. What we are going to do here, we are going to tag in Kazmi. Of course, we are going to do her skills and break the meter. And as you can see, the meter is red. It is going to be easily broken. Once the meter is broken or almost near to broken, almost about to be broken, we are going to tag our Leona here. What he is going to do, she is going to buff the existing team member's critical damage 30% for 10 seconds. So within these 10 seconds, if we can bring Oswald in, he will also get these 30% critical damage buff. Let's do it, guys. Breaking the meter with Kazmi. Leona is in. Look at this, Leona is in. And Oswald is in. What we are going to do with Oswald? First of all, do a very quick skill. And then we need to press the Awaken skill. Not the Phantom Awaken skill, guys. If you press the Phantom Awaken skill and if you do the Awaken skill, the character is not going to get the basic attack reset. To get the basic attack reset, you have to press the Awaken skill first. Then you have to press the Phantom Awakening skill. Alright? But before everything, when he is already tagged in, don't forget to do a couple of skills. This is going to be very important. If you don't do the skills, his basic attack spam is not going to last for long. So let's see. Okay, now we are spamming. Look at this. Look at this, guys. 4.9, 5.6 trillion on the first rotation, guys. Insane. A very cool, very sick 3PG once again. Throwing the card. Once again with Guile. We're doing the 3PG. We are getting prepared for the ultimate, the default finisher. By the way, the more you practice, things are going to be easy for you. Very quickly getting the PG, throwing the default. Look at the bleeding. Kazmi in, trying to break the meter. Sometimes it might take a little bit problem to break the meter, but it is no problem when Oswald is here. Oswald can easily break the meter because he has a very powerful skill with bleeding. Look at these guys, how long he can keep spamming. Oh my god, insane. With 2 rotations, we are more than 11 trillion, 11.33 trillion, guys. Remember, that's a level 60 character, and that character has no moonstone, that character has no plugin whatsoever. Let's do it again. By the way, the default of Guile can actually stall the timer. That's a very important finding that I saw. Broken meter, couple of skills, Awaken, Phantom Awakening, and spamming the basic attack, guys. This is how we do it. Look how easy it looks like. 18 trillion damage. Each and every rotation is giving us around 7 to 8 trillion damage. I mean, I think that's a very high amount of damage, guys. It's a very high damage. It's a very high damage. I mean, level 60 character, he doesn't even have the proper buffs. And his main powerful thing, plugins. I haven't even farmed any plugin for him because I didn't have enough time. Look at these guys. Oh my god. So when we finish this rotation, then I'll take you to the final damage numbers. Look at this, 21, 22. So quick and high DPS, guys. Let's move, let me take you to the further. Let's finish near the finishing line. And near the finishing line, the final rotation. We'll see the final rotation, guys. Probably we will not be able to complete the rotation, but as you can see, with a not highly leveled up, no plugin, By the way, the set cards are not optimized at all of his set cards and option cards are optimized for attack type fighters. Alright, 35 trillion. We were able to hit 35 trillion mark with a not so highly leveled up character. None of his settings are optimized at all. He has a lot of improvements. I mean, we can do a lot of improvements. We can level him up, we can add the perfect imperial stores, we can add the perfect striker, we can transcend the card according to his type. Can you think about his damage numbers? His damage numbers are, I don't think his damage numbers are going to be too lower than Terry. Probably they are going to have almost the same amount of damage numbers, guys. So let me know in the comments that what you think, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to support the content, support the channel, and I hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends. And of course, don't forget to let me know that what is your experience with Oswald. See you guys soon.